Alexa, play Hide by NSA. You stupid monkey. Alexa. Alexa. My sound is working like our country. Woo. Yeah. Here we go. Often imitated, never duplicated. That fool with no hair that shouts like Ric Flair. Woo! Woo! The R8RBEAR! Yeah, Raiders. Woo, Raiders, let's go, yeah. Alexa, shut up! She doesn't like me. My computer's working like our country really badly for whatever reason. Right when I was about to come on, you know, it's almost like the government's already aware. And it's just pulling me out of things periodically. That's all. Welcome to the show, everyone. Appreciate you all tuning in. R8RBEAR family page. So, what's up today? Let's look at that. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show. And remember, consider a subscription to R8RBEAR family page. It's just $5 a month, and you can cancel it anytime. But you won't want to when you realize just what we're doing with that $5, which is only $60 for the entire year. And we're taking that money and we are putting it toward charities that are profitable all over the world. We're sending them to, I can't find my words now, to people that need it, for lack of a better word, or words. I'm not going to be that good tonight. Just you have patience with one show. Have patience with just this show. Tomorrow's show, I'll be better. Tonight's show, I will not. I won't. Because I'm so concerned about the Raiders. That's what it is. It's just the Raiders. I could really care less about the Raiders right now, what they're doing and what they're going to do. I could care less. Mainly because the Raiders don't care, you know, and I'm tired of all of us caring and Mark Davis not caring. I'm tired of that. You know what I mean? I'm tired of that. I'm so tired of Mark Davis. I don't even know what to say. It's like he depresses me. You know what I mean? It's like I read about his moves and the things he's doing, and I can't get with well, not he. I said he. I meant to mean, obviously I said he, so that would make you think I was this upset with one person. That would make you very inquisitive. I swear the Raiders have made a move or two. We can talk about that. I swear. It's true. I can tell you about my opinion with the Turner family being a part of the franchise. I was just glad that since we do know for sure that Tom Brady's going to have a lot of input, because now Mark Davis, you know, the former cocaine addict, arrested multiple times, documented, it's a fact, that the coke addict has now decided, instead of just bringing in every New England Patriot he can, he's going to actually just hand the franchise over to Tom Brady. I don't know why he doesn't just sell to him. Just sell to him. Seriously, I'd rather Tommy own it. I know, right? Everyone just went into shock as I said that. But it's true. It's true. Put butts in them, okay? I can't do it anymore. Al, I'm sorry. I love you. But your son is a frickin' twit. And I know you know. And I know you know at this point, because you're up there in heaven and you can look down and you're seeing everything he's doing. And you know you're just rolling left, rolling right, rolling forward, rolling back in your grave. Every rolling direction you can go in his grave, he's rolling that way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Raider fan is fed up today. For all of you that can't stand what's going on with the Raiders and hate it, and we're really bothered that I keep coming on here in a great mood saying, no, have optimistic feelings about where we're going. Can't say that. I can't say that today. I can't. Okay, see, first of all, the coach, what's he doing? No adjustments, no changes, no attempts to help the team. Just a sweet daughter that comes in and tries to cheer up her dad by wearing her celebrating breast cancer awareness Raider hat.
I thought you might want a bit of a co-host.
There you go. Well, probably not tonight. No. Dad's in a bad one, and I'm just talking about the Raiders, and I'm not talking about other stuff. You look so cute, though. I love that.
A little bit, but...
No, it's nice. You look good. Yeah, look at that size 8. See, it just hides the hairdo. You just wouldn't even have to do your hair that day. You could just boop. Any day you don't want to do your hair. Boop.
How is Raider Nation doing?
Raider Nation is doing badly.
I can see what's going on with David Kelsey.
We're kind of in shock right now.
Hello, Corinna.
Oh, goodness gracious. You know, honestly, the biggest part of what's bothering me is the fact that Mark Davis is admitting all this. He just basically said, yeah, I'm giving them the reins. I'm going to let him make these decisions. So George A. Zaragoza said we threw 4 interceptions on our bye week. Appreciate the humor, but I wouldn't worry about it anymore. We're probably not going to see Gardner Minshew again. I mean, there's a chance we might, but I doubt it. If I know anything about the Raiders, and I think I do, they've made up their minds that this guy couldn't do for us what he's done for others. And everywhere I've seen Gardner Minshew go, he's excelled. So I don't know what's going on. I think it's our franchise and our coaching staff and our plays and our play calls and our offensive line. You can't have a journeyman quarterback in like that guy, and then everywhere he goes, he has success except with us, and then act as though we're not the problem. We're the problem. Now, in addition to that, I would just add that we are 3rd in the league in cap space. And yet, with the free agent deadline come and gone, we did next to nothing. Now, when I say to you, I'm upset by that, here's why. It isn't just that we didn't make a move for a major player. It isn't just that we may have moved players of our own. You know what I mean? Because, like, for example, they're talking about different guys in our secondary that they may move, and so on and so forth. And personally, when you don't make any moves, in other words, you don't sell, but you don't really buy either. I don't understand what you're doing. You're either a good team and you're reaching out to try to find other talent, or you're a bad team sending your talent to other good teams so that you can collect money and draft picks and then hopefully do well in the draft. We're not even doing that. I don't understand what we're doing. I don't understand what we're doing at all. And it can't just be Mark Davis. You know what I mean? But there we are, 2-7. Another crap year, about as crappy as it gets. We've lost 5 in a row. And what has our owner, coach, or anyone else done to say we're going to stop the losing? Nothing. Nothing. Not with their actions or their words. They've said nothing. Now, I want to be clear. This is the moment when I should say this. I am never, ever going to quit this team. I'm not. I'm a Raider forever, but I don't have to be happy about it. I don't have to be happy about this. I don't have to be happy about the lack of smart moves and so on. By the way, the only move we've made is we brought in Norv Turner, who, by the way, was our head coach from the 2004 to the 2005 season. 1 year, and then we fired him. But now he's going to come in and save us all. feel like a tire out of air. I just you're rolling on the flat right now. I'm sorry. As you notice, I did not do a metal round tonight because I knew I wasn't going to be able to smile and enjoy it, so I just moved on. Now, let me give you at least some form of hope. Okay? Wait, no, I have none. Nope. Nope. I was going through the computer. I'm like, I mean, to me, when you're talking about trading away your best talent or bringing in talent, firing a coach or hiring a coach, and you do nothing but bring in Norv Turner and his baby boy, and you shouldn't be excited about that. If we had brought Norv Turner in to be the coordinator, I would have been cool with it. But to bring Norv Turner's son, while he just nepotism gets his son a job because he's willing to go too as an assistant. Because obviously Turner's son wasn't ever going to get that job had it not been for Norv Turner. That's why no one's talking about his son, and all you ever see is photos of Norv and what's going on with Norv and when he was with us in 2004 and so on and so forth. Sorry, I started to say a bad word. But I don't care. You brought in his baby son, so what? And by the way, Raider Nation, you know why you shouldn't be excited about this? Because if he's really a good coordinator, why did he have to come for the job with his daddy? Have you ever gotten a job before or done a job like yard work, something like that, and your dad stood over your shoulder watching you? You know why he was doing it. Because he thought you couldn't do it or wouldn't do it right. Or wouldn't have success. Whichever one of those answers, you can pick one because they all are bad. And so whatever the reason is that we had to take Norv's baby boy instead of Norv and have Norv get in the job is because even Norv doesn't have faith in him. Otherwise, why would he take this consultant's position? It's not like he hasn't been out of football for the last 5-10 years, which he has. So the only reason he took this is because he wanted his son Scott to get an opportunity. I'm Mr. Optimistic as a Raider fan. I always have been. I always find the silver lining. There is none. There is no silver lining to this. If there was, we'd see it by now. There isn't. We can't run the ball. We can't throw the ball. We don't have a quarterback. We don't even have a 2 because Gardner Minshew is garbage, and Aiden O'Connell, I mean, no matter what I think of him, and I think he has the chance and had the chance to be a quality quarterback, that's over. That's over, because now that you've brought in Norv and all these other people you're going to bring in, they're not going to want him. It'll be surprising if we don't trade him. Or we'll let him start next season because we don't care how many games we win. Yeah. And then, of course, we're probably not going to get the draft pick we want coming up in this draft because there's other teams in front of us that are just as bad. There's other teams around us that are just as bad. That will push us out of the top 6, top 4, and we'll end up being somewhere between 6 and 10 is where we'll pick. Just mark my words. Because even if we do keep losing, the other teams are going to keep losing too. I mean, look what the Panthers are doing. Look what the Cardinals. I mean, they just won a game, but George A. Zaragoza! What's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Hi, Karina. Cody Palmer, what's up? Welcome to the show. Yeah, Jim, it is pretty stupid. It's literally stupid as it gets. They literally just created a title for him because they weren't willing to bring his son along. You know what that means, don't you? They didn't trust that he would be good enough. So the Raiders, whoever was negotiating this, said to him, well, we'd be okay with Scott if you come with him. So now we're hiring offensive coordinators that need their daddy to keep them, straight. Oh, stay inside the dotted line, son. Puts it up. I can't. I got nothing else for you. I got nothing else for you. It's just that bad. Steven Shaw! One more time. DK Dustin King! What's up, DK? Welcome to the show. Appreciate you all supporting Raider Bear. Ramiro Castro! Clearly. Castro! I know what it is, Ramiro. Your brother saw my scathing, video of myself just jumping his business, and he gave you the nickname, right? He should give you the rights to the email too. It's just, come on. Karina Trujillo! Much love to you, sweetheart. Appreciate you. Welcome to the show. Sorry I'm bad tonight. Well, I mean, I'm not bad yet. I've only been on for 15 minutes. So I might be able to recover. I don't know. All right, so week 11. Week 11 coming up. And we play these godforsaken Dolphins. We play them in their stadium. And we're probably going to lose. Because why would you want to F with your ability to draft higher? As it is right now, we're 2-7. I honestly, I hate the people that predicted we were going to win 2 games. I literally laughed at them. I said that's ridiculous. I went on and on about these prepubescent, bedwetting, masturbating sons of monkeys. That's not cussing. And they're all in their feelings right now, stuck in their thumbs. Honestly, I know some of you think I'm mad about something else, and I want to make it clear. I'm not. I'm mad about the Raiders. I'm mad about the decision process. I'm mad that they made so few deals, if any, whatsoever, at the deadline. And, it's a sign without saying what your actions are. I don't, if I'm the league, I'm accusing the Raiders of tampering. I would. You know me, I'm a Raider fan, top to bottom. But you can't say that doesn't look like it's tanking. We made no moves. We didn't buy or sell. But we brought in Norv as an assistant. Ooh. What are we doing? I mean, don't get me wrong. I even made the point of saying I like Norv Turner. I do. When he's coaching. Not his son! Why can't anyone understand this? I mean, I'm not talking about you guys. I mean, with the Raiders. What are they doing? Why in the blue Jesus would you think that his son will have the success the father did? Haven't you been watching the Shanahans? The dad wins, the son loses. Even with a loaded Santa Clara Niner team, he's been just slowly regressing after losing 2 Super Bowls. 2! Ramiro Carrena Castro Trujillo. Appreciate you guys. Love. Welcome to the show. Okay, let's see. Joe Redmond. I'm mad at Davis. 22 years of bad decisions. Can't blame all the coaches. Can't blame all the coaches and players, and he is the guy. I think he is too involved. Joe Redmond, everything you just said is correct. Thank you for joining the show. I appreciate it. If you would, consider a like and a follow, if you would, of our page. I'd appreciate it. Trying to build up this thing I do. I've been a podcaster for 10 years, and it's all been about the Raiders every single day. Okay. Yeah, Mark, they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. And so that tells you. I mean, I hate saying that. I tell my beloved Raider Nation all the time that don't listen to what someone says. Watch what they do. It's actions, not words, that matter. And our actions are to tank and to not make the team better. Something they realized probably at week 5. And then just it affirmed it the rest of the losing. I just want to take a moment and apologize to Max Crosby. No one's going to say it to him, but someone should. So I'm going to do it. I'm sorry, Max. I really am. That you deserved better than this. A career full of ups and downs and drama and tumult, constantly beefing with other fans and the press and everyone judging every move and thing you say. Unlike any other team, because you're a Raider. And we've literally taken the first 4 years of Max Crosby's career and thrown them in the garbage. Because we were never really trying to make a better team for him. It's just always been mix and match and try a little of this and try a little of that. And that's not enough. We've seen bad teams go from bad to real good. You know, not winning necessarily a Super Bowl, but we've seen a lot of teams go from bad to good like that. You know what I mean? And we have 22 years of this. 22 years of this. Wrap your head around that for a second. The last time we had a viable team that went to the playoffs was 2001. Let that sink in. I want to know what we're doing about it. And when I look, I see what we're doing about it. Nothing. What the shit does... Excuse me. I apologize. My language. What does it... What in the... What difference does it make if you brought in Norv Turner? Well, you want a hug? What is it that Norv Turner's going to do? What is his son going to do? They're saying, oh, we should be so excited about this because they're going to bring their knowledge and experience to this. What does that even mean? You won't be able to do it this year. You're going to have to run the same garbage because you're never going to be able to get all the players on the right page before the season ends. So we'll be lucky if we win more. We'll be lucky if we win 2 more games. And even that's not. I phrased that poorly. We'll be lucky if we don't win any more games because we are in trouble. Okay, this franchise, it's just broken. And I realize it has been for quite a while, but I was always the optimistic one. I always wanted to say, no, they'll do something. No, they'll pull it out. No, Mark Davis will, see what he's doing to his legacy and his dad's legacy and this roster, and he'll do something. And instead, they did nothing. And even if you want to argue that Mark Davis is trying to do something, that's worse. Because then that just means he's an absolute loser and a failure. That's a fact. I often say, you're either tanking or you look really bad. Well, which would we like to go with? Do we suck or do we tank? Are we tanking or are we garbage? And as far as AP's job, I'm done with that. And I'm not one of these people that was originally saying, see, you should have hired AP. I was all on board with AP. I don't mind saying that. I was all on board. No experience as a head coach, still wanted to see it. Then when he brought on 2 head coaches to help him for the offense and the defense, I thought, okay, now it's going to show through. And it did not. There's only one thing I'll say about AP that kind of may seem unfair or that kind of thing, but here it is. He didn't make any adjustments himself to make the team better. And that's the problem I have. He's not doing anything to put his impression on the team other than to act like a tough guy. And we already knew he was a tough guy. Played for the Giants. He won a Super Bowl. And he was a linebacker, for crying out loud. We know he's tough. Now are you smart? Not to mention the moves that are getting made, they're all being made above him. For example, did you notice that no one ever asked, was AP on board with the hiring of Norv Turner? No one asked that. Did anyone ask if Tom Telesco was on board with that? Probably not. This feels like a Mark Davis move. Get the guy that's a name. And that's why I think it won't work. Because if Mark chooses it, it's wrong. Period. If if Mark picks what it is we're doing, it's not going to work. It's that simple. That's all I got. They will be what we are. They will be what they are until Mark is gone. Benny Arriaga, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Rob Mix, of course Max is going to be a Hall of Famer. He's already done enough now. He's done enough now. He would not say that, though. He wouldn't feel that way, though. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I met his mama. Had lots of little conversations with her. He comes from class. His mother is no joke. She is one of the nicest, sweetest people I've ever met. And you can tell why Max is that way. It is her. You know, with respect to his dad. And I just... Okay, yeah, he's going to be a Hall of Famer, you know. But I'd like to get him some wins. I'd like him to wear a ring. He deserves to wear a ring. You're taking an optimistic look at that. Right on. Good for you, Jim. Ramiro, let's hope they make it up to him with a great draft and off season. No, they won't do that, Ramiro. They won't do that. I'm just letting you know they're not gonna do that. I don't know what they're gonna do necessarily. And at this point, I'm only going to do my show, represent the Raiders, and talk about what they're doing. But that's it. That's it. I'm not going to do this optimistic thing with them because they're not genuine. They're not being real with us. They're not. Rob Nix said we don't need wins right now. No, I get that, Rob. But we were into that situation before we had to admit we were in that situation. Okay, Mark Vargas, you said, what the hell is going on with the BS? I don't know. And then you said more crap than we deserve. Yeah, what I meant is the Raiders deserve way better than this. And instead, we're taking the equivalent of what we should get and getting it times 2 in the negative. And I'm just really, really pissed off. I'm really pissed off. I realize some of you think that this is some sort of hangover from what happened with the presidency and the election. I'm mad about that, but that's not why I'm mad right now. I'm telling you, I'm upset right now because we just saw the Raiders make their move. This was they made their identity choice. You see what I'm saying? We're tanking. We're going to hire a coach as an assistant to look like we're trying to do something, and then go lose. Hopefully get something in the draft. Let me ask you, how long has the draft been? How many have we had since 2001? And what draft have we had that made any difference in the wins or losses? None. I'll help you. None. And this next one won't either. Now, if they are able to somehow, by some miracle, get a top 3 pick, and we end up getting one of the top quarterbacks in the country, so what? Do you see the other high draft pick quarterbacks, the ones that were really sought over? You know, like the one with the Titans, who looks like garbage now, or the one with the Panthers that looks like garbage now? All we've seen come out is C.J. Stroud. Everyone else is whack. Everyone else. And I don't want to hear about Penix Jr. He's in a backup role. We're not going to see him until, you know, Kirk Cousins plays poorly. And no telling when that'll happen because Kirk Cousins is the truth. I'd trade for him right now. I'm sorry. That's my mistake again. Rob Mix is trying to remind me. I realize the team doesn't want to win. I want to win. I want to win. You know what I mean? And this idea that you can control the creation of winning is ridiculous. We had a roster of talent that was good enough to bring us to the playoffs if we could just get solid quarterback play. The moment we were through week 3 and we knew we weren't going to get solid quarterback play, I would have been moving for a quarterback at that point, week 4, week 5. Now we're in week 9, and we're making decisions that have to do with the future. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I will. Sorry, guys, that was my time. It's 8:30. I'm taking my daughter to work. She has to go in and hope them close tonight. So I appreciate you all tuning in. Much love, and Raider Bear family page. I will be on tomorrow and in a much better mood. Raider Bear family page.